In his day, Sokolov was Dunwell's genius. His inventions transformed the city. I watched from the tower as they changed the capital into a prison, and listened as he drank and laughed, telling my mother time and again how brilliant he was. After her death, Sokolov's inventions helped a tyrant take control of the Empire. Now, all these years later, Kirin Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. The mad inventor who's given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and kill the other before he creates an army of Clockwork soldiers.
She was the crown killer. Maybe she just didn't want to. She's a lot tougher than I expected. Very capable. Am I being dishonest? Everybody's got secrets, I guess. Maybe mine are worse than most. You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms. Just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
Nerve of the Grand... Oh.
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis. He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov. We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened. Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should rest easy for a while. Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me, but I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
Megan must be up on deck.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Ready.
All right, let's get underway. Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, and they'll call down the entire city if they find out who you are.
I'll make sure they don't. You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station?
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Corvo taught me the theory.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll get it done.
Emily, take care of this crazy man and his Clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
Jindosh, the Duke's grand inventor. Once he was commissioned to make a toy for a 6-year Tivian noble girl. Jindosh worked for 3 months and built a machine composed of wood, brass, and the bones of several cats. It ran on a few drops of whale oil a day. The little girl was told she would have a special treat, and she was perfectly delighted until the moment it was activated. She lives at an asylum up at Dabakfa now, and will until the end of her days.
This is too much. It didn't happen. Nope.
Something feels...
No.
Hard times. Gotta be in the... Hello? Anybody?
I can't even... I'm just... What? No use running.
Welcome. I don't know you. I'm new to Karnaca. I need a tool that can rewire a wall of light, the kind the Grand Guard uses. and I'd prefer not to explain myself.
I can help you out, but not right now. Don't even linger here. I'm supposed to get a visit from Paolo, someone you don't want to meet. Come back later.
Understood.
You should go. We can do business another time, like I said.
Lock it down.
Maybe
This
I'll
won't
take
take
a day,
long.
just walk along the
we have
lawn.
some privacy. Rest up a bit.
Gonna sleep tonight.
Nah,
Maybe some aristocrat's
Maybe
attic.
wait till
All old family quilts. Air smells like rat piss today.
It can't be!
He's gone. What happened?
Greeting. What just happened?
He changed. Right at the end. Paolo's not just a gang leader.
Come in. I might have what you've been asking for. The situation in the Empire has driven the prices up, I'm afraid. A deal well made. A pleasure to do business. You know, I sleep in the shop most nights. The city's not safe. You won't be sorry. Keep to the shadows. That's my advice.
Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
That ever happened in this city? Give me a handful of the Clockwork and I'll clean up the dust district. I don't know. Maybe the tall boys were better at the time of the rat plague. They made people stand up straight. Not changed. The Duke has his way. We'll have an army of the Clockwork.
The mansion has a strange beauty to it, but all such places must eventually come to ruin. Jindosh, it's time to pay for what you've done, and maybe I can find Sokolov. Who would build something like this? And why?
Ah, someone's activated one of the mechanisms in my house.
Jindosh.
Welcome, visitor. My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates these shifting rooms. I'm Kirin Jindosh, but you must know that. Hello? Anyone there? The machine is running at full speed. Could there be some misfiring of the mechanism? I knew I wasn't mistaken. You skulked about for a time, but in the end your animal curiosity got the better of you. I challenge you to come find me.
Sounds like someone's in the building. Should we wake the Clockwork?
It'll wake up on its own if a fight breaks out. They're blind, but they can still hear.
Creepy to know they might be listening to us. Can they understand what we're saying?
No. No more than an audiograph machine can.
I feel sorry for the poor sod who took my place on that bloodfly crew. Always worth it pulling a few strings. Anyway, people just work hard. It's indisputable.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Someone there.
I must admit, I'm quite curious about you. You've made it farther than most.
No, I'm sure.
Get the elevator! What's going on here? Come back here!
What's happening there?
Be careful. This was devised to test the limits of the Clockwork soldiers. Quite dangerous.
What cruelty is this? There's another choice here. Assuming Jindosh's electroshock machine works. Not sure I'd call it mercy.
Assessment 67. The unit will demonstrate adaptability to a changing environment. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing by. 1,000 configuration repeat. Adapting to layout. This At this point, the Clockwork is scouting. When this plays, search is underway. The machine is still...
Sokolov.
Can it be? Is that young Emily Caldwin?
Anton, save your strength. I came to take you out of here.
Jindosh has bigger plans than you know. An army of his Clockwork soldiers. It would be the end.
I'm going to visit Jindosh too, old friend.
Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Pretty sure I saw someone in the elevator. Let me...
Let's see.
Stay back!
Let the Clockwork soldiers.
Step aside. Give us... Space. No use running!
Now that you're is a work of combat history. The very pinnacle of invention. Magnetic or mechanical. Each visitor is another test for the Clockwork soldiers. Each makes them better in the end. attached. I fear no stranger entering here. My Clockwork soldiers will always keep me safe. Playback for detection registered. This playback indicates some detection without certainty. Overheating. Stop all action. The machine is now relying on audio stimulus. Playback indicates lost enemy. Center of detection state. Enemy evasion successful. The machine has lost its quarry. Most unexpected and truly impressive. Not many people would still be standing after that. Reflexes will you call upon as the walls close in, as you grew fatigued fighting against my Clockwork soldiers? Show me who you are. Was that your explosive that just went off, or one of my Clockworks?
In the elevator!
Playback indicates criminal profile.
Wait for my signal! At your command! The reward is ours! Let's go!
Switching to alternative tactical mode.
What are you waiting for? Come on!
Quarry lost.
I know you're here somewhere.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Ah, I sense your movements. I know where you are.
There he goes again. Who do you suppose he's talking to?
It explains the delay at least. If there is a break-in, I hope the Clockworks deal with it quickly. I'm tired of waiting for Jindosh. You'd think at these prices, the man wouldn't keep us waiting.
There's only one Kieran Jindosh. He can charge whatever he likes. Besides, you're rich enough to afford a couple of the Clockworks?
Hello, are you there? I can't sense your weight on the floors or the sounds of your breathing anymore, but it seems like a reasonable guess that somehow you've gotten beyond the inner walls of the house. How did you manage to get into the workings of my work? Quite like a rat gnawing at the wires. I won't let you take him. Sokolov was the great thinker of his time, and now he belongs to me. Displays. Check central rotor. Machine activation or uncertain scouting. Entering combat state. Playback.
Okay. At least Anton is safe. Now, for Jindosh.
successful. I suppose Sokolov is now safe and sound. And yet here you are again, back for more. The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Running search protocol. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Playback indicates lost enemy of the area. Enter triggering electrostatic discharge. The machine has entered combat. Enemy at rear playback. Combat protocol 8. Playback for playback. Successful. Lost enemy. Playback is by protocol 6. Unauthorized playback for combat protocol. Enemy at rear. Now that last moment, the last vision you behold. Donating industry, the very pinnacle of invention. Machine in the practical mode. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. The machine has lost its quarry. Trigger exploration grid. Playback for unambiguous enemy. The machine has entered combat. I fear no stranger entering here. My clockwork soldiers will always discharge. Stand clear. Room attached. Magnetic or mechanical. Switching to alternative tactical mode. This land is amongst the formerly lost enemy. Okay, trigger exploration. Machine switching out of search. Playback. Extending exploration of the area. You're going to one of my clockwork soldiers. Welcome back. Running search protocol. This indicates the search protocol is underway. Rear lens array active. Enemy at bat. Cooling down. Playback for combat protocol. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Blaze if someone eludes the machine. Make enough. Remove this playback as a final field test. Running the machine is experiencing uncertainty. This playback indicates a false positive.
Whatever you've done,
Who are
stop it.
you and what have you done?
Do you know how long
We're
we've waited
waiting
for
for
this appointment?
Kirin Jindosh. Leave us be.
Let me guess. That's her again.
Leave me alone!
What the?
No, no, I can't. I
Come
just
out,
can't.
wherever you are.
At this point, the Clockwork is scouting.
Stay sharp.
What is it that motivates you? Intelligence? Passion? Perhaps it is something I cannot measure, but I will try.
Look everywhere.
When this plays, search is underway. Running search protocol. Extending exploration of the...
We need to find something.
Trigger playback for unambiguous enemy.
Wait for my orders. Oh, take this. Ah, you aren't going anywhere.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
What do you have, man?
Enemy evasion successful.
Maybe she took the elevator. Lost her.
Strike at me then.
This indicates the search protocol is underway.
Come on. Won't hurt
You
ya.
don't stand a chance anyway.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride? and dissipation. It seems you found my bedroom, though I confess sleep usually eludes me. My mind won't stop turning. One of the finest views in all Karnaca.
It's a long way down.
I think you'll like what's coming next, stranger. At last, stranger.
Kieran Jindosh.
You're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the Isles. Please, try not to damage anything as you die. Clockwork soldiers, dispatch this intruder! The machine is experiencing uncertainty. This playback indicates a false positive. From your step, I've worked out that you're a woman. Young and athletic. Intriguing. The machine has completed another full instruction set. What brought you to my home? That's what fascinates me. The long chain of events from your conception, the filthy straw, the dismal barn somewhere out across the Empire, to the second when your foot touched my doorstep. How many people did you hurt? And how many hurt you? How many wings have you plucked from how many flies? Okay, return to routine operation. General detection state. Switching to alternative override. This playback indicates some detection without certainty. Playback for combat protocols. Entering combat state. Playback for execution of foe. Enemy evade.
Goodbye, Grand Inventor.
Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test.
This must be the electroshock machine Jindosh mentioned.
Experiencing uncertainty. Playback rear lens array active. For
You are a nuisance to the city. Didn't anybody tell you?
Someone there? I'll scoop out your brain and learn this trick for myself.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then.